Hey guys, how's it going? Jack here. Today we're playing Dome Keeper once again, and we're using the Assayer, which is a kind of the advanced character. If you've seen the other videos, you crash land on a base here, and your objective is to find a relic underground, and you have to survive against waves of monsters. You dig in the dirt, not only for the relic, but also to get upgrades like that iron there I just dug, even though it's green. The default character is a driller, and you kind of do what I'm doing right now. You press up against the rock and it drills like that. You get upgrades to make that go quicker, of course, and that's your main method of mining. But as you can see here, this assessor, he has this kind of gravity ball thing. You go close to the rock, or you don't have to be, and launch it, and you attack with it. The other new thing we got going on here is the Tesla Dome. As its name suggests, it uses electricity to zap the monsters. You can see you get that little glowing ring, you move it around, you charge it up, and you kill the monsters with it. Got an upgrade already. It's a gravitational upgrade. We're using a gravity drive to move around quicker. I don't know the specifics of it, nor imagine do you, but we're moving faster, which is important because, of course, the farther down you get in the mine, the more you want to move quick because you have a farther distance. The other kind of special thing about this character is you get these like gravity bundles. Oh, and here I'm buying a second, I don't know, gravity bomb packing thing there. Anyways, you get these bundles, and so you can either carry them along behind you, and that's pretty fast. I believe you can carry a bit more, move a bit quicker than the driller, which is good. Or, as you've seen, you can kind of like launch them up in the air or in any directions, and they'll just kind of float that way until they get stuck on a protrusion or something like that. So you can see there, it's very useful. You just kind of launch it up and it goes. It's similar to the conveyor belt. I don't know if it's around in this update anymore, but there's this gadget you could get that would basically make a conveyor belt, a vertical one coming from your base all the way down, and you could just drop a bunch of ore into it and it would pick it up and move it up to your base automatically. This one takes a little bit more finesse as you have to kind of move the ore in the right spot and line it up and hope it doesn't get caught on anything, but it's good. And as you can see there, it's a bit painful. When you get it fully charged, the Tesla coil or whatever it is moves very slowly. So you have to kind of aim it in the rough spot, then take your time getting it in place. Otherwise, you do what I do and slowly move it and take 2 shots for no reason. There, that little 2x2 grid we got was a gadget unlocker, and as you can see, we got the teleporter. Now to start with, it's really not great. It takes, I think, 7 seconds to go through, which at this point is longer than it is just to walk down there. Even at 4 times speed, you can see it takes a little bit of time. Oh, and onto another wave. And so these stingray things that fly through the air, they deal an okay amount of damage, not too much to worry about, but if you're not careful, they can build up and they go from side to side. So I like to target them. The little dudes on the ground there, they're easy, not too much to worry about. Of course, as you go down, the rock gets tougher to break. That's signified by the green rock. And then as well, there is different levels of rock. The denser the rock is, which is attributed by the rock being, you know, thicker and less fractures, less black space, the harder it is to break. And right there, one of the things we picked up was that little acorn root thing. Basically, you drop it down and it grows a tree that fruits iron. The gadget we got there, it reduces the structural integrity of your dome, so you have less health. However, you can use iron to repair it. Might be an okay trade-off if you're taking a lot of damage, but you never know. Waves are still super easy. I'm not even sure if I've upgraded my Tesla coil yet, but you know, they'll start ramping up soon, so you gotta prepare. If you put all of your upgrades into your economy mining, you can get to a hard round, take a bunch of damage, and if you don't have any cobalt, which is that red stuff, you can see it in the bottom left there. If you don't have any of that, and you can run out of HP, and you can be in a hard spot. So here's one of the really strong suits for the assessor here. As you can see, I'm just launching all of this ore up and over, whereas in the driller, that's like 3 trips there, maybe 4, and it's just moving along very nicely. You can see here, we finally get a good time. Unfortunately, we do take 3 shots, which I think our shield eats 2 of, and then we have to take 1 hit. But as you can see, I upgraded the damage of my Tesla coil, and so those 2 monsters there stacked up in the bottom, and I was able to kill them. And it was unexpected benefit. That big bundle I drove along last time was still all connected, and so I could just grab it. And as you can see, when you grab it, it kind of launches towards you, and I could launch it up. And now I have a bunch of iron for more upgrades next time. That was also a really lucky one. Break down there and pick up more. And you can see I'm getting pretty good at finagling the little bundles around. Over here we go down and we get 2 really good upgrades. Number 1 is the quick shot. So after you fire a fully charged shot, you get one free shot that does 60% damage, which you can see right there. So I was able to kill one stingray and then immediately kill the other one. The other one there is the electro ball or something like that, and that's just that glowing aura you can see. Whenever you take a fully charged shot, it leaves like a residue aura in the area that deals some more damage. Here we go, we're mining a bit of cobalt, which is always good because eventually you're going to take damage and you want to be able to heal. One thing I always do because I'm greedy is I pay the 6 iron to upgrade the health of my dome because the cobalt heals on a percentage. Now you can see I already have 7, so I doubt I'm ever going to use it all, but I just can't help being efficient. Over there, we just bought increased damage for our balls. So they start off very low, but you can increase it. And so the more damage they deal, the quicker they'll break rock. And there's another upgrade I'm not sure if I've gotten. It's like a compression upgrade, essentially. So it just means that the denser the rock is, like the green rock I was telling you guys about, you'll be able to deal more damage to them. And as you can see, it's getting a little bit more hectic. So it's good that I got some upgrades. There was like 3 stingrays and they dealt a fair amount of damage, so I'm gonna have to start being careful now. And one thing that's a little annoying with the Tesla, I think it's more a user skill issue too, is sometimes I just have trouble getting it into the right spot. You know, the stingray's on the left, I kill a monster over there, I bring it up, and then the stingray's over on the right. So a bit of a skill issue. Here, again, really nice. I really do enjoy this character. I think it's more peaceful playing the driller because you just go, da, 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 I drill the rock, whereas this one, you kind of have to think about your gravity ball and where you're shooting and all that. But there's absolutely no doubt in my mind that the assessor, even this is really my first time playing at this game, is definitely the more efficient character. And right there, you can see all the gold, or sorry, iron is falling down, and I'm just lucky enough to have the... I don't even know what it's called, collector gravity field up, so I pick it up just in time. Okay, our dome's taking some damage, so we got to be careful here. And as you can see, I purchased the overall health upgrade and then I buy the cobalt because again, I'm greedy. I also purchased the speed up for my Tesla coil, so that glowing ring is moving, I think it's like 60% faster, which is always good. Unfortunately, the quick charge shot does not insta-kill the little walking monsters, but it does kill the stingrays, which is good. And then this big guy over here, I think we'll manage to get him before he does anything. Oh, 1 hit. Oh, and I don't believe I've mentioned either, the one thing that's good about the Tesla as well, not the one thing, another good thing, is that it stuns monsters, and when they walk through the aura field, it also stuns them. So you can kind of chain stun them, and they'll move slower, deal their attacks. Their attack speed goes down, so you can prevent yourself from taking a lot of damage. Drillbert goes hard as hell. He's a little dino with a drill on the end. You can see I grabbed his egg from the bottom. I just dropped him down, and he's just going to automatically start drilling stuff. Doesn't matter what it goes through, he'll fuck it up. Okay, instantly killing that stingray. Another stingray comes into the electrode I'd already placed, and he dies right away, which is very nice. Then this flying vulture guy comes. I don't know. I want to deal with him. I drop a quick shot on him and then 1 fully charged shot and he dies. Let's see, this guy, 2 fully charged shots, 2 quick shots, and we get him. I don't think he hit us there. I couldn't quite tell, but that's good. I'm looking at the upgrades now, and I upgrade my shield. So it has, I think, 70 HP instead of 40 now, which is always good. Off to mine more iron. And, you know, in the default map, well, I mean, not that it's default, but over time, I think you just experience more maps. But the default one, iron, is kind of a gold color, which is nice. But I definitely think my favorite maps are these ones with a bit of a greenish hue. It's just good. I think green is my favorite color, so that might be why. Over here, I just bought another sphere, so now I believe I have 4, maybe? Which is always good, because that increases how much you can do. Use the teleporter, I go down, then I realize the wave's starting, so I go right back up. And you can see I'm starting to target these stingrays now because they just really, they piss me off. You can see there, I try to get them, I miss. Oh, not great. And now the stingray's hitting me a bunch of times. That vulture guy came down, got me. This dude was just hanging out on the left hitting me. Then the big guy on the left comes. There's 1 hit and there's 2 hits. Was not very good. Again, like I was saying, user error. And to compound that, I go in the teleporter a few times. And, you know, when it's at 4 times speed, it doesn't seem like a big deal, but that was like almost 10 seconds. And when I was doing it, I was like, bruh. Luckily, one thing that was really good with this map is we were finding tons of iron. I had no trouble getting it, which is nice. Sometimes, especially with the driller, I find you can get like a little bit unlucky with it, and you just end up not having any gold or iron. I always just refer to it gold. That's what I think it should be, to be honest. Okay, here you go. Got like a vulture guy up on the left. I charge up. I hit him once. It's not going to kill him, but it's going to get him low. But we have upgraded our quick shot now, so it actually deals 120% damage. So the quick shot deals more damage than the charge shot, which is interesting. And there you go. We can see we clear him up with no trouble. However, we are a little low, but again, I just used 2 cobalt to fully heal myself, and we're, well, fully here, I'm like 90%. And we still have 6 left, so we're in absolutely no trouble. You can see sometimes Drillbur, he falls asleep, so you have to move him around a little bit, but you pick him up and he just goes back to his egg form, so it's no trouble. If he runs into a wall like that, an impenetrable wall, he'll fall asleep as well, so you do have to be mindful of him a little bit, but it's nothing annoying. I'm just moving around a bit, picking up all the gold that I've missed. Iron, again, I know. We just, oh, I was so close to getting that stingray, but I second guessed myself. At least we get this vulture guy, get the other stingray, and then I'm over on the left side, so that stingray gets to get 2 full volleys off on me. Volleys, which is unfortunate. And then here's a new critter I haven't seen. Kind of looks like a evil chicken or whatever. They're like the little small pipsqueaks that move along, but these guys actually burrow underground, which can be kind of annoying. For us, we have the electro aura attack, so they're no problem. They die really easily. And here we go, just like that, we find the big relic. Of course, we have to unlock it on 3 sides, I think it is. There's 3 little nodes you have to unlock. But before we do that, I want to be a little bit greedy and get some more iron. I kind of want to see what else this Tesla Dome can do, because again, like I said, this is really my first time playing it. Drillbert was going the wrong way. I wanted him to go over here, but I kept dropping him and he wasn't going the right way, so I just left him be. You can see the bundle split there. One side got caught, but when I grabbed it, it pulled all of it back down to me, which is interesting. So you can get up to some gravity shenanigans. You can see we've already found where the other unlocker is. We've got a ton of gold going up there. I realize I have just a little bit of time, so I'm going to be cheeky with it and see if I can grab a bit more. And I line it up, launch it upwards, and it should be good. Oh, and I have 26 gold as well. So you can see there, I buy 2 aiming reticle unlock speeds, which is very nice. So we're going to be moving quicker. And I think I bought a driller upgrade there, which is always good. 2 shots, that guy dies. It's just lame mobs over to the left. They die no problem. We have the big dude over here. He comes up, he yells, and then he runs. He jumps on your dome, and I thought that electrode aura was going to be enough to kill him, but he's sitting there just hammering away, dealing tons of damage. And unfortunately, that means the little guys on the left can jump on me. I think 2 of them were there. And I thought the round was over, but then it didn't end. I'm like, where are these guys? And it was just little dudes hiding in the dirt for 5 seconds. Anyways, we're almost there. There was the last unlock node. I'm going to activate it in a second. Or I think I already have actually, but I want to get a bit more gold because like I said, I'm greedy. I want to see what other upgrades we can get for the Tesla Dome. Up we go, up we go. And you've seen before, it's fallen down, so I wanted to make sure it didn't do that. And here we go, one last gold vein. Iron vein. At this point, how many times have I mispronounced it? And we're back up for the teleporter. 22 iron, we're chilling. I purchased 2 upgrades as well, so I'm not gonna die. Managed to kill these 2 stingrays. Yeah, there was a little bit of indecisiveness. I was so close to that guy, I should have just decided to come in right away. But instead, I waste time going back and forth. Meanwhile, this dude's up here just absolutely pounding on me. And again, I should have, like, I was just splitting my fire too much. And so you can see we lost, like, a ton of health on our dome, like 60%. I purchased another aiming speed upgrade, which at this point is actually going to make it too fast. It kind of becomes hard to aim. So I wouldn't buy that one again if I played it. There's something in the wall there. I don't know what it is. My favorite is there's like a little satellite and it shows you where some stuff is close to you, but it also increases your field of view, which is always good. Okay, we got enough for one more upgrade. I purchased a shield upgrade, so we get 100 HP on our shield. I purchased some things just to look at on the dome. That iron gadget we got, I do that so I'm able to heal my health. And most importantly, we've secured the relic. So here's the final wave. You can see there's a few different enemies. There's like this nest thing over on the right that dropped down, and another one just dropped down on the left, and they just start spawning little dudes. I also don't notice until about now, but there's like this crawling thing on the right, and then you can see he's standing up. He's like charging up, there's a big sound. And then he just starts absolutely hammering my base. Luckily, we have the invincibility, so I launched 2 attacks on him. He dies. Our invincibility just runs out after that last guy jumped on. We managed to kill him, so we're very low on health. But oh my god, we do it. And I didn't actually know that you could beat the final wave, and you can hear there I got the Steam achievement. So that was really good. Big fan of the assessor, not quite as chill as the driller, but fun to use, and the Tesla dome's pretty cool. Hey, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you take care, and Rainan, have a nice day.